This is a professional CSGO player. This is a silver. And this is a pro pretending to be silver. No, this is a pro pretending to be silver. Can you tell the difference? Because I got 9 silvers and my friend Momo into a server, and we're gonna see if we can figure out which one is him. But first I want to tell you about the online bootcamp I'm running with Gosu Academy to help you become a better player. This is a 10-day course with tasks, accountability, feedback directly from me, and most importantly, other players with similar mindsets that you can network with and potentially play with in the future. Look, the reality is everything that you need to know about CS is out there on the web for free, but it's the learning that's the hard part. And the reason I agreed to run this bootcamp is specifically because they're proven to be more effective ways of learning, and YouTube can often have a bit of an information overload that makes it hard to truly improve. So I do genuinely recommend you check out the bootcamp, and worst case scenario, after a couple of days, if you didn't enjoy it, you can get a refund. I have a theory that you can throw in every other way, but you can't fake bad movement. It's just not possible. So we're gonna test that, but first I just have to narrow it down. Why are they starting with guns? Hello? All right, let's just go through one by one, starting with the T side. This guy's knifing his teammate, so not a pro, probably off the list. This guy's faking. Okay, what's his aiming look like? He's kind of doing the right moves, like crouching, jump up and down. That's kind of the right moves. Pushing into CT. He is alone, but I mean, it's a pug, right? Anyone can do that. That was a clean peek. Movement's a little clunky. Movement's a little bit clunky. Quick pause. I know people are going to ask about what is clunky movement, like the delay between movements or they're running into walls. It's hard to describe, but you know it when you see it. So I'm going to have him on the I don't think so list. That's a nice shot. Ooh, okay. Not a pro did knife one of his teammates, but those were clean. Those were actually just really nice shots. Okay, hot sauce eater. I mean, nobody good buys an ump, right? I've never seen a good player buy an ump since the ump nerf, except for Glaive. So I think we're safe. Okay, so I said AO, probably not. Hot sauce eater. Oh dear lord. That was a nice shot though. All right, he's in the quest. He's in the maybe. That's a maybe. Can I get free G2 merch? He has a troll crosshair. Wait, how do I turn this off? That feels like a matchmaking play where you're trolling your matchmaking teammates and they all think you have this crosshair. He's running out mid with the scout. Surely no human runs out mid with a scout like that. But is that something a bad player does because they think it's good? Or is that something a good player does because they know it's bad? Oh god, this is harder than I expected. Hold on, let's go to the CTs. Screw this. The T's are too confusing. Stack A. Walking, he didn't buy with his team. Nice shot though. This is not a great angle. He didn't bite on the gun immediately though. Like mostly you see players in silver, they run after that gun as if there's not a second human being. So he's definitely not silver. Whether or not he's like the pro, it's a little harder to tell, but he's actually clearly a pretty good player. Oh, that was a nice shot by Peanut Cup. There's a lot of obvious players and a few question marks, so I'm going to try and narrow it down to the top few fairly quickly. Now, 1400 hours in Kovacs actually has really good aim and pretty solid crosshair placement, but his crosshair is in the wrong place for his reaction time. If you actually look at it statistically, pros don't have significantly better reaction times, but I feel like the better you are, the more likely you are to know how far from the corner you should hold your crosshair, right? And Peanut Cup has pretty solid crosshair placement, but he's throwing a flash from in the middle of the open. Why is he throwing a flash from the middle of the open, Peanut Cup? The stairs right there. You just move down the stair and throw the flash. And with a quick look at Cheesecake, he hears them underpass. Why is he not looking bench? But he's got the angle. The peek was a little awkward. Now he's a little trapped. What does he do when he's trapped? He takes way too long to respond to this molly, and then his crosshair is in the middle of nowhere, so I'm gonna have to write him off. Who threw that molly? Hold on, who's underpass? Was it him? No, it was not a pro. I feel like not a pro might be the pro. That would be so meta. No, this can't be him. He's got 13 kills though. How do you miss that jump twice? There's no way. Oh my god, David Poggins. David Poggins. Does he have his sound off? It's not him. It's so hard to tell. Everything feels like something you accidentally being fake bad. How did he not hear that? How do you miss the jump onto the crate twice? But then he hits shots like that. It feels really easy to write off most of the server, but there's a few good players that look very similar, especially if they're opping and nobody's actually using utility. Anyone can look good with an op. Stop. Why am I watching an opper? Anyone can look good with an op on CT side. Listen, pro tip, if you want to improve at the game, try and stay away from using the op on CT side, because the worse your opponents are, the easier the op is on CT side. They just walk into it and don't use any utility like that. And Hot Sauce Eater is last alive every round. Sometimes you're last alive every round because you just kill everyone that you see, right? And so it's not that you're baiting, it's just that when you see someone, you kill them, and when your teammates see someone, they die. So you kind of always end up last alive unless you're running at them like an idiot. But he doesn't have a kill this round. Swinging across, not really clearing anything. He had the time to clear it. I have suspicions on Hot Sauce Eater. Everything is great except for the one moment where everything was worse than otherwise physically possible. I've actually done this twice before, and the first time we had a guy that was Face It banned for cheating. This guy either lied and he's actually like a Face It 10, or it's got to be weird guy. Face It says banned for cheating. Alrighty then. And the second time, the guy that looked like he was clearly the best player and he dropped like 30 kills was not the pro. Because he's supposed to pretend to be bad, right? If you're pretending to be bad, do you have 20 kills this early on? Why am I watching oppers? Alright, back to Cheesecake. They're just running straight through market. Cheesecake, oh my god, Cheesecake, you're aiming way too low. It was like he put effort into aiming that low. He aimed up, killed the first guy, and then aimed back down. He aimed down at the ground again. He had to reset his aim to be aiming that low. So we're down to 4 players, and all 4 of them are in a clutch at some point in this game and play them wildly differently. Okay, how does he play the 1v2? He got into a really good spot. Solid location, just holding the angle. Here's them running, pulls out the Tech 9. Probably could keep the op out here. He's playing safe. He's playing as if he played that as if he knew he was going to miss the op shot. Usually, like, the better you are, the more you're certain that you're going to land a shot. Because if he just keeps the op out there and he just peeks out, he just wins if he lands the shot. Is that something you do when you're fake being bad? Is that real bad or fake bad? Oh, the crosshair placement, that one, I'm biting on that crosshair placement. It's not him. We move on. We gotta go on to some other people. Who have we not written out? I think we haven't written off Saul Goodman because he had an op both times we looked at him. What? Okay. Not sure what the point of that was. They all have Glocks. Bro, Saul, no shot he gets this plant. He messed up the plant too. But everyone's done that. Everyone's messed up a plant before. It's a universal constant. Everyone has messed up a plant before. So I've got it down to 3 players, and the biggest question in my head is how much do I have to worry about how hard he's trying to be bad, or is he just kind of playing somewhat normally? Why are they buying and stacking B? What is going on in this game? Surely just nobody's pro. Momo just didn't play. Momo just got, oh, that would be hilarious. Oh my god. That would be so fucking genius. Worst case scenario. Oh, see, that's the type of crosshair placement I was talking about. If we go back to the first half, when the guy was peeking out into market and he had to like readjust after the guy peeked into him. Good players do what Hot Sauce Eater just did there, where they line it up, they know their reaction times, the guy strafes in, and if he doesn't like mess with your crosshair placement, instantly dead. I asked Saul Goodman to stop opping, and he didn't, but at least he's in a clutch so I can see something, and then I've got a test once we get it down to the final 2. And we've got Saul Goodman. 1 versus 2. Op in hand. This is a crucial round, 14-9 down. Because it's very tough to win 6 in a row, not giving up a single one when your opponents are on match point, but 14-10 down overtime is certainly not out of the question. Absolutely not, but he scopes in. They hurt him. He's only got 25 seconds and he scopes in. That gave away a ton of information. Bombs down in apartments. He doesn't even have time. He has to get the kills now. He maybe has time if he could get the first shot, but Hot Sauce Eater swings out into the angle, gets the kill. Not him. So I've got a test for them, and I'm pretty sure I could put 10 players in and spot the pro immediately. I actually got this out of an old nothing video. So I want you to come to a wall and just burst between moving like this as quickly as possible, and then have an accidental shot that goes up in the middle of nowhere, like this one here. Be moving when you take a shot. All right, not a pro, you do it. All right, and hot sauce eater is clearly Momo.
Yeah.
I told you, it's fucking obvious.
I tried so hard.
Thanks for watching, and if you like this, check out this other video YouTube thinks you'll enjoy.